Good Friday morning. We are starting our last math lesson of the week. Today's math lesson will be on more missing numbers in additional and addition number sentences, just like yesterday. So we could practice making addition number sentences, but we're going to leave spaces in the sentence, and we're going to have to figure out what belongs there. So, and for this particular lesson, you will need a blank piece of paper, or maybe you might want two blank pieces of paper. Two colors of crayons, a pencil, an eraser. So again, one or two blank pieces of paper, an eraser, and some crayons, and a pencil. If I haven't said that already, I think I did. Oh, wait a while. Now let's go to the next slide. You will not need your paper for this particular page. On this page, you see a green rectangle. I know it's a rectangle because it has two long sides and two short sides. This green rectangle will be a green rectangular rug. We're just going to practice things on this page. As I said, you do not need your paper on this page, or your crayons, or your pencil, or your eraser. Just watch, okay? I'm going to make a problem. I'm going to put 2 on my first one, plus I'm going to leave that blank, and I'm going to put equals 4. So I know if I have two, how many more do I need to make 4? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my crayons. Take one of your crayons. This one you're just watching, I'm sorry, so you don't need your crayons. And I'm going to draw 4 dots or circles. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top. I drew 4 because that's the last number in my sentence. So I know if I have 2, I need something else to make 4. So, but what else do I need? For example, if I have 2 fingers, how many more fingers do I need to make 4? This time I'm not doing fingers, I'm drawing circles. So I've drawn 4 circles on the top. Now my first number is 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross out 2 circles. 1, 2. I crossed out 2 because that was my first number. I want to know 2 plus how many more circles is 4. And guess what? I can look up there and I know that 2, and I have 2 more left that do not have an X on them. So I'm going to write the number 2 on my next space. 2 plus 2 is 4. Wow! I did a good job because I crossed out 2 and I had 2 more left, and that makes 4. Now I'm going to draw that sentence in this picture, okay? Remember, pretend I don't have any circles on the top. In fact, I'm going to erase those circles so they don't mix you up, okay? Now let's look at the rectangle. I start my problem with 2. I'm going to draw 2 red circles, 1 and 2. So I have 2 red circles, don't I? And then it says I have to draw 2 more. So I'm going to take a different color and I'm drawing 2 more. 1 and 2. Now I add them. I go, let's point as we count all of them to see how many we have in all. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good job. We did it. Yay! Okay. Now, I'm going to erase that because we're going to try one more example. Okay? This time, I'm going to say that we have 3 plus what? Equals 4. Now 4 is my last number, right? So I'm going to draw 4 circles above the rectangular rug. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have drawn 4 above the rug. Now, I know I already have 3. I have 3 fingers. I want to find out how many more makes 4. So instead of fingers, I drew 4 circles on the top. I know that I already have 3 of them, so I'm going to put an X on 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And guess what? I have 1 left. So it's 3 plus 1, because I have 1 left, equals 4. Now I'm going to erase the top so it doesn't mix me up. I'm going to erase the circles up there because I want to see if that problem does work. If 3 plus 1 is 4, I'm going to test it another way. So I start with 3. I make 3 circles. 1. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Let's try again. 1, 2, and 3. I have 3 circles. Then I says plus 1. I'm going to make another circle in another color. We have 1 equals 4. So I want to count them. That means if I have 3 blue and 1 red, if I count them all, I should have 4. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? It worked. Yay! So now let's go to the next slide. For this slide, I do want you to take out your pencil. Take out your piece of paper. And first of all, on your piece of paper, you're going to copy this. You're going to write 2 plus, and you're going to put a space equals 5. To copy, it means to do the same thing that I just did. Copy what I have done, please. So on your piece of paper, you write the number 2, then you write the symbol plus, then you just draw a flat line and put equal, and then put 5. Do that in pencil, and I will wait. Very good job. You ready? Okay. First of all, if we look, pretend we have 2 fingers. We have to see how many more make 5. But instead of drawing fingers, we're drawing circles. I have to figure out how many more make 5. So I'm going to draw balls. First, I'm starting with 5. I'm going to take 1 crayon. Take 1 crayon. It doesn't matter what color it is. Except if you have a white paper, white probably wouldn't show up. And somewhere probably next to your problem or underneath, draw 5 circles. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I drew 5 circles. Now you draw 5 circles, please, using 1 color of crayon, and I'll wait. Thank you. Now, do you see how the first number is 2? You guessed it. Take a different color of crayon. Take a different color crayon, and we're going to cross out 2. You ready? 1, 2. Make sure you've crossed out 2 of your circles, and I will wait. Now, how many crayons do you have left? Excuse me, how many circles do you have left? Let's count them. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm writing the number 3. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Very good job. Now you can keep those. I'm just erasing mine so I won't confuse you. You can erase crayon, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about erasing yours. I'm just erasing mine. Now I want to see if that works out. So I'm going to take one of my crayons and I'm going to draw 2 colors. I'm going to take one of my colors and draw 2 circles. You draw 2 circles in one color crayon too, please. Draw 2 circles. Don't worry about if your paper gets messy. It's just for practice. So draw 2 colors, please. Draw 2 circles in one color crayon. Then it says plus, and the number's 3. So we're going to take another color. Take another crayon, and you guessed it, we're going to do 3 circles in that. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to wait till you draw those 3 circles. So you should have drawn 2 circles in one color and 3 circles in another color. Then you have to count all the circles. That means you have to count every single circle there. Are you ready? Let's point and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it worked. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Yay! If you haven't finished that, I'll let you catch up for a minute. Good job. Can you go to problem number 2? It starts with 4 plus blank equals 6. So again, if I had 4 fingers, it's hard to show, 4 fingers, and I want to make 6 fingers, I want to know how many I need to add to the 4. So I'm going to draw a picture using circles instead of fingers. Now, I'm going to start by drawing 4 circles. I'm going to do them to the side. 1. No, excuse me. I don't want to do 4, do I? 4 is not my last number. I almost goofed. 6 is my last number. So I need to draw 6 circles. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I have 6 circles. Now go back and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you draw. Using one of your crayons, draw 6 circles using that one color crayon, and I will wait. Oh, I forgot to tell you to write the problem 4 plus a line equals 6. You can do that in pencil. So I'll wait some more. My mistake. Write 4, then the plus symbol, and then just draw a line and go equal with 2 lines, and I put 6. We've already drawn 6 circles, but now I have to take away 4 because 4 was my first number. So I'm going to take another color, take another crayon, and you're going to cross out 4 of them. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross out 4 of them, please, and I'll wait. I crossed out 4 because 4 was my first number in my addition math sentence. I have 4 already. I want to know how many more make 6. So I took 6. I crossed out 4. Now I need to count how many circles do not have an X on them. Let's count. 1, 2. And let's write the number 2 up in the space. So it says 4 plus 2 equals 6. I'll give you a minute to write the number 2 there and to finish writing your number sentence and drawing your circle picture if you haven't already. Now I'm going to erase those so I don't get myself confused. And I'm going to look underneath that and I'm going to check to make sure 4 plus 2 does equal 6. So I'm going to take one of my crayons and I'm going to make 4 circles underneath. You do this to pick one of your crayons and draw 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I drew 4 red circles because I have the number 4. You don't have to use red, just use your favorite color of crayon and draw 4 circles using that one color. And then stop and wait. Now, you should have drawn 4 circles using one color of crayon, just like the first number was 4. Then said 4 plus 2. So that means you need to take a different color of crayon. And we color 2 more circles. Oops, I goofed. using that color crayon. So we draw two circles, two more circles, but using a different color crayon. Now let's go back to make sure our story is right and makes sense. Let's count all. We have 4 red, first of all, and then I had 4 red, I had 2 blue. You might have different colors, and that's okay. So now we're going to count all the circles to see if we get 6. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we do. So we know that 4 plus 2 equals 6. Yay! Now let's go to the last problem on this page. We have 6 plus blank equals 7. That means if I have 6 fingers, how many more fingers do I need to put up to make 7? So we're not going to draw fingers, we're going to draw circles. So I look at the last number, and the last number is 7. So you guessed it, I'm going to draw 7 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm sorry. First of all, draw the math problem. Draw 6 using your pencil. So you need to write 6, then write a plus, then make a line at the bottom because you go right on top of that. Then an equal sign, and then the number 7. Oh, wait, while you do that, I forgot about that. I'm sorry. So your problem says 6 plus, you do a line, equals 7. And then remembered you took your crayon and you drew 7 circles. If you haven't done that before, do it now, please. I drew 7 green ones, but you take your favorite color and draw 7 if you haven't already. Now we see our number sentence begins with the number 6. So we're going to cross out 6 of them. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I see I have 1 left over. So I'm going to write the number 1 on the line. So 6 plus 1 equals 7. Please write the number 1 on your line. And I'm going to erase this thing out, those on the sides that won't confuse you. Now, I want to see if that story is true, if 1 isn't the number I wanted. So I'm starting with 6. I'm going to draw 6, take 1 crayon and draw 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll count to make sure I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you do the same. Draw 6 circles with your favorite color of crayon. Now, do you see you need to add one more because it says 6 plus 1. So take a different color of crayon and draw one more. Oh, I meant to color it blue. So I have 6 red ones and 1 blue one, but you may have different colors, and that's okay. And we're going to count all of them to see if our sentence works out. Let's point to each one as we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it works. Yay! Now let's go to the last page. Hello, this is our last slide. We have a blank plus 2 equals 3. We have 2. We have to figure out how many more fingers we have to put up to make 3. But instead of using our fingers, we're going to draw circles. Now I want you, well, you know what? How about on this page you don't have to draw circles. You don't have to write the problems because it's kind of tricky. And this is the first time we've done the number sentences where we're missing the first number. So this time you can put down your paper, you can put down your crayons and your pencil and just listen. You ready? Okay. It says blank plus 2 equals 3. So I have 2. I want to see how many more make 3. So I'm going to draw 2 circles, 1 and 2. And nope, I'm going to draw 3. I'm going to draw 3 circles because 3 is the last number I see. Silly me. So I'm drawing 3. You do not have to do anything on this page. I'm giving you rest because I know that took a lot of energy. And this is a little bit new on this page. The first line is blank. On the other page, the second line was blank. So I drew 3 circles. Now, it says, I know I have 2. So I'm going to take another color and I'm going to cross out 2. 1, 2. Now, how many circles do I not have crossed out? You guessed it, there's 1 circle that is not crossed out. So I put a 1 in the line. It says 1 plus 2 equals 3. Now I'm going to erase these over here because I don't want to mix you up. I'm going to see if 1 plus 2 really is 3. So I'm taking 1 crayon. I'm drawing 1 circle because there's a number 1 that begins my sentence. Then I see plus a 2. So I have to draw 2 more circles, but in a different color. 1, 2. Now I have to count them all to see if I have 3. You ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. And I do have 3. Yay! Now let's go to number 2. Again, you're not doing this on your page. You're just listening because this is the first time we've done an addition problem where it lines in the front. We're missing the front number. We have a 1. We want to know how many more fingers. Well, make 6. So instead of using fingers, we're drawing circles to figure it out. Now, we're looking at the last number, which is 6. So I'm going to draw 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I go back and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I do have 6. Now, I know I have 1 already. So I'm going to take another color and I'm just going to cross out 1 circle. I crossed out 1 circle. Now I want to see how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, you're not doing this page. You're just watching it. You did the last page. So let me count again how many are left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to write the number 5 in this spot. So I know 5 plus 1 equals 6. Now, I'm going to erase those so I don't get confused. I'm going to see if that story is true. It says 5 plus 1 equals 6. So I have to take 1 color crayon and draw 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 6 circles. I can count them to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need 1 more. So I'm going to take another color of crayon and do 1 more. Now I'm going to count them all to see 5, 6. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? I goofed. This is how you catch your mistakes. Guess what? Let's count how many reds I drew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was I supposed to draw 6 reds? No, I was not. I was only supposed to draw 5. So I need to take 1 out. And now I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I only have 5 reds. That's what happens when you goof. So now let's count all my red and my blue ones to see if I have 6. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay! I have 6. Now my last problem. It says blank plus 3 equals 5. So I'm going to look at the last number. Yep, the last number is 5. So I'm going to draw 5 circles. I draw 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. They kept erasing as I was trying to do them. I need to count to make sure I didn't goof again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! It says blank plus 3 equals 5. So I know they have 3 that we don't have to worry about. So cross out 3. 1, 2, and 3. How many do I have left? Let's count the ones that don't have X's. 1, 2. 2 are left. So I have 2 plus 3 equals 5. Now I'm going to erase those so I can check that to see if I have circled the correct things. Oops, I erased too many. That's okay. That's okay. Now, let's look under the bottom one. It says 2. So I'm going to make 2 red circles. Then it says plus 3. So I'm going to take another color and draw 3 circles using that color. 1, 2, 3. And I want to make sure I have 5. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And guess what? I have 5. So I was correct. Yay! Well, I will see you Monday with another math and reading lesson. And on Tuesday, we have a class meetup at 1:30. Until then, bye.